Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another Fortnite video here on the channel, and a new year here on the channel now. It's 2023, obviously the content still continues. Fortnite, Warframe, maybe some Fall Guys if I can get back into it and feel like it. Marvel's Midnight Suns now, maybe Assassin's Creed Valhalla down the line if we get back into it, and maybe some Among Us as well. Who knows what the year can hold. But we do know what today's Fortnite hotfix holds. So it is January 3rd, which is the hotfix, the final hotfix. It should be before the update, so we can hopefully expect a big content update next week on Tuesday 10th of January. But today's hotfix, the 3rd of January, we have the first of the mid-season drops, Sunlit Celine. So to get her, you've just got to go up by 10 account levels to get the skin, and that'll be 10 levels per week. So each week a new drop will come out, and you just need 10 levels to get each one. But you have to do the previous one to get the next one. So, for example, it'd be Sunlit Celine, get 10 levels, then we'll have to wait till next Tuesday, but when next Tuesday is out, if you've done Sunlit Celine, it's another 10 levels to get Mazai. If you say leave them until next week, you'll have to do 10 levels to get Sunlit Celine, and then another 10 levels to get Mazai. So overall, you will need 50 levels to get all 5 skins. We also have a brand new item, the Guardian Shield. Deploy a protective barrier and defend against chaos with the Guardian Shield. Throw it on the ground for instant cover, or take the Guardian Shield on the go. So we're going to drop in and we're going to try and check that out. The way it works is you find it in Oathbound chests, and you can either hold it to defend, or you can throw it down in front of you, and again it defends, but it does have a charge. So as you can see here, mid-season drop Sunlit Celine is now out and just say earn 10 account levels. The other 4 skins will come out one a week for the rest of January, with the last one being Ascension Nezumi coming out on Tuesday the 31st of January. So make sure each week that you jump in and you try to grab your 10 levels to try and get through these 5 skins. Obviously this might take some people past level 200 to get them, but such is life. And this is going to be a new seasonal thing as well, so we can expect to see this system being used again in seasons 2, 3, 4, so on, so forth. Obviously, Geralt isn't out just yet. Geralt comes out in February. He comes out the week after the mid-season drop, so it's a mid-season drop each week, and then on the last week of January we get the last mid-season, and then the week after we get the Geralt of Revere quests. As well, we do have to use the shield for this week's quest, so we're on week 5, which is effective effects. So the purpose of this video, and what I'm going to be doing weekly in future, is I'm going to do a little bit of a video talking about how to do the quests. Now, most of them in this week are pretty self-explanatory. Deal damage to opponents with bows. You just get a bow, you hit someone. Land direct hits with the Excalibur shield. You get the Excalibur rifle. You get the rifle, you hit someone with it. Activate augments, again, just play through the match. You know how to activate your augments. The hard ones here are searching containers and sprinting continuously under the effects of slap. So, a little bit harder to do. The sprint continuously, I don't think it's as hard as it sounds. And then the block shields while holding the Guardian Shield, well, to do that, you're going to have to find yourself a Guardian Shield. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into 0 build solos, and we are going to go and find ourselves a Guardian Shield, and then we will check it out in the game, and we'll also use it to hopefully make some progress in our quests. And that way I can show you guys how the quest will work and what you've got to do in order to do it. As I say, it's a fairly self-explanatory couple of quests this week, but it's always useful to have a little bit of a guide to see how exactly you might go about doing them, and where you can go and find your Oathbound chests to get the shield in the first place. So, Oathbound chests can be found in pretty much all of the Knights areas. So, what you will find straight away is licensed audio being used, so I'm going to mute that and talk over it, because la 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 la, we do not want to get a copyright strike. So, what you're going to find is it's found in a lot of the Knight areas. So you'll find them in Shattered Slabs, you'll find them in Anvil Square, the Citadel, Breakwater Bay. You do find them in Faulty Splits. You can find them in the other ones as well, so Frenzy Fields, Brutal Bastion, Slappy Shores and Lonely Labs, but you're not as likely. You'll find them in the little Knight-like areas, so Exile Isle is a good example down the bottom of the map, the sort of fortressy areas on the snowy area. But my favourite places to find those band chests would be these 3 houses on the edge of the snowy area, northeast of Anvil Square, alongside the tower area off to the west side of the map and the tower area off to the north side of the map, northeast of Breakwater Bay, which is where we're going to drop for this game. So if you wanted to find your Oathbound chest to get the shields, those are sort of the places that you want to be going. So what we're going to do, we're going to go drop straight down to the place northeast of Breakwater Bay and hope that one of the Oathbound chests up here gives us the new shield, so then we can try it out, see what it's like, get a feel for it, and hopefully complete maybe even stage 1 of our quest for it. So, without further ado, let's drop down. And that was an awful lot of me talking for 5.5 minutes. My word, one hell of an intro. So you notice as you come in, it's quite quiet over here normally, and there's a few chests dotted around. Just open them up, pickaxe them if you need to, just break them open, whatever you do to open your chest, and see if you can find yourself a Guardian shield. Right. So they do act a little like the hammers and the Excalibur rifles in terms of the fact that you can only get them from these Oathbound chests. And what a stroke of luck, we've got an Oathbound chest here, and it's dropped the shield. So as you can see, the shield is a blue rarity, it is a rare item, and it has a charge bar. So it doesn't use any ammo types or anything, which it makes sense that it wouldn't, but what it does do is has this shield on your arm that you can then activate. So as you can see at the left hand side of the screen, once I've got it on, you can see how it looks. LT to throw shield, so it's basically your aim button throws it down and your shoot button activates it. But you have to hold it down, it would seem, to activate it. So we've thrown it down a few times, and then let's throw it up. Okay, that's pretty impressive. The only thing is that enemies can run through it. I wonder if we can recharge the shield though. Oh, it does recharge. So if you drain the shield of all of its charge, like I've just done there, as you can see down the bottom, you get a 10-second timer, and it'll start charging itself back up over time. So all in all, pretty effective item actually. I quite like it. I've not even used it much, and I already quite like it. But as you can see there, all you got to do for the quest this week was just hold it. If you throw it down, that won't count in your shots. So you just got to hold it and block your shots that way. As you can see, if I go and pull up the quests, we should have a few shots already on there. There you go. As you can see, we've got 4 out of 10 shots blocked already. So all you got to do is just hold down your fire button, because if you just tap it, it's going to like activate and deactivate quite quickly. So make sure you hold down to keep it activated. But to do the quest, you just got to hold it activated, and fairly simple. And all in all, completely effective. Like, it blocks all shots. I don't even think, obviously we've not got heavy snipers in, but I don't even think a heavy sniper would hit you through it. I think it's supposed to block anything. But the charge, as you can see, does deplete rather quickly. So when you do this, make sure that you are keeping an eye on your charge. Now we've got some slapberries over here, so I'm going to eat a slapberry and just show you guys how simple it is to do the sprint 100 meters continuously while under the effects of slap. Shouldn't be too hard actually. I really hope that you can do it in a single berry. I should think you would be able to. I would have thought that Epic would have thought that through, but we'll show you right here. There you go, 100 meters. So that shows you how far you need to run. You do need to use nearly the full effect of a single slapberry in order to complete that quest, but all in all, it's not too hard of a quest to do. and honestly, you should be able to get it done first try. Unless someone is like actively shooting at you to stop you from doing it, you should have quite an easy job getting that quest done. Obviously, as the game continues, as you can see on the right side of my screen here, just keep activating your augments, because you have got to do all 4 in a single match. So basically you've got to survive till the end of the match, or near the end of the match. I think it's somewhere around the 2nd storm circle normally that we get the fourth augment. But as you can see here, just demonstrating how to use the Guardian Shield again. If they do what this guy's doing with the Scar, the amount of shots you should be able to block should be quite easy, and you'll get that quest done very, very quickly. And then when your shield falls, you just hit someone nice and easy, like so. And all in all, you'll have quite an easy job getting this quest done. Like, it's not a tough one. But then let your shield recharge, and you should be ready to then use it again on the next player who tries to come and kill you. All in all, simple, easy quest. I've got a bow now, so we'll try and do some bow damage as well. But I'm trying to show you guys here in these quest videos, which is what I'm going to do weekly now, because I did put up a community post and you guys quite liked the idea of me doing a weekly video like this. But I'm trying to show you guys how easy it actually is to get your weekly quests done. Like, I hear some people complaining about how the weekly quests are now timed. You've got to do them in the week they come out, and a lot of people don't like that, but realistically you can probably get the majority of them done in about 3 games. So it's not the end of the world. And if you miss a couple quests, you're missing out on some XP, granted, but level 200 is still very easily achievable, even if you don't complete all your quests. Like, we're at 28% in the season, and I'm already level 150 pretty much. Like, if I can be 150, and I've got a university course and fundraising to do, then I don't see any reason why you guys can't reach the level that you want. Even if you can just play like an hour a week, should be able to get you at least level 100, maybe not 200, but if you want the skins, you put in a bit of work, you'll get them. And doing the quests the way I'm showing you is really easy. That's the reason why I landed over there as well, because not only did I hope that I could get a shield, but I knew that there was slapberries nearby. Same with the one on the west side, down by Shattered Slabs as well. There are slapberries over there, so you can, again, 2 birds, 1 stone. Really good, easy locations to go for. I will, obviously, have edited in the map, hopefully, and shown you guys where to go to get these locations of all the chests. But all in all, you should be able to find a Guardian Shield pretty easily. And to be honest, if you don't get one from a chest, chances are someone you kill might have got one. So, you should be able to do them fairly easily. I think the hardest quest this week is probably going to be searching containers while under the effects of slap. Because you've got to not only find slapberries or slap juice, but you then got to find chests, ammo boxes, whatever, whilst you've got the slap juice effect. So that might actually be a bit of a tough one. Now, these houses that I'm heading towards over here, just to the east, these ones here are where you can often find yourself your Oathbound chests. So this is also one of those good spots that I mentioned earlier that you could come to try and get yourself a Guardian Shield. Chances are you will find one around here. Right. As you can see, just use the shield to push towards someone with an SMG. And you'll block a lot of shots that way. Right, this guy has an Excalibur. Now, I'd be inclined to say that he's trying to deal boost damage with the Excalibur rifle. And see if we can deal any damage with the bow instead. Somewhat doubt that my aim with bows is not what it used to be. There we go, we are dead. So, as you can see there though, we completed a lot of challenges. We earned 2 account levels in that game. We did 2 stages of the Guardian Shield. We actually completed 3 challenges because we also managed to do the running with Slap. So you can do these quests quite easily. I think activate augments in a single match. If you can last towards the end of a game, you'll be decent. The bows, the Excalibur rifle, and the search containers are probably the hardest ones this week. But if you can manage to do 9 quests, you do still get all of the bonus XP. So you can do that with leaving 5 stages. So the search containers, one with the effects of Slap, if you don't do any, you can still get all of the bonus goals done. So, all in all, you would be losing out on 80,000 XP, which is a whole level, but if you're struggling with it, you can probably still get all the bonus goals done and get the majority of the XP from this week within about an hour to an hour and a half. So, with that all in mind, guys, that was the first look at the Guardian Shield, and that was your advice for Chapter 4, Season 1, Week 5, Effective Effects Week. With that all in mind, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable, and fun to watch, and I'll see you all in the next one.